Well, getting in your car and flying to your holiday destination could be a reality within years. According to Aircar, its prototype has been given an airworthiness certificate by the Slovak Transport Authority in line with European aviation safety standards. This means that the flying car has now moved a step closer to reaching the market. Take a look. In the sky above the Slovakian capital Bratislava, the Aircar stretches its wings. Its wings are fully retractable and it currently has a 160 horsepower BMW engine with fixed propeller and a ballistic parachute. The dual-mode car aircraft has already ticked off a list of achievements. It's done more than 70 hours of test flights, 200 takeoffs and landings, and it's completing steep 45-degree turns. Not just that, this flying car prototype has now been given an airworthiness certificate by the Slovak Transport Authority in line with European aviation safety standards.
With this certificate, which has been achieved after 70 plus flight hours and 200 takeoffs and landings, we have confirmed that the technology is built in compliance with all the safety regulations imposed by EASA.
The current prototype has a range of 500 kilometers and it requires 28 liters of fuel. Zajac says he and his business partner were inspired to create the Aircar because they longed for the open roads of yesteryear. Although a car plane might still sound a bit futuristic, Zajac is confident there is a ready market for the vehicle, which is expected to cost around $600,000 to $700,000. Zajac says there are many thousands of light aircrafts who may be ready to take a leap with a flying car.
There is an infrastructure for planes. You have 25,000 airports in the United States alone. There's a dense network of small airports in Europe. There's one 10 kilometers from my house. And I'm flying across Europe often, and I wish I had the flying car because I could land and not wait for taxi or go through congested terminals or wait for a limo or whatever.
The company is already working on its next prototype, which will have a range of 1,000 kilometers and fly 300 kilometers per hour. The new prototype will have to go through new airworthiness tests, but Zajac says it was still more important that the first prototype was given a clean bill of health. He says the new car will have the same geometry as this one flying here, so passing the first test was necessary.
It makes sense to save money and time, What if we had not received this certificate? We would have to go back to the drawing board and create improvements. Now we know we have something that is accepted officially by the authorities.
With the increased use of drones and scheduled airlines, it's argued by some that our skies will become crowded. But Zajac says the Aircar is more efficient.
Imagine 300 helicopters flying over London or New York. That would be a mess, So although I believe vertical takeoff and landing vehicles will be part of the transportation systems and infrastructure, the flying cars are more energy efficient. So per mile of transportation, you need less energy than vertical takeoff and landing vehicles.
Other companies are trying to increase the range of electric aircrafts, and a growing number of manufacturers are now producing electric cars. Zajac believes it'll be a long time before aviation can become electric.